Guys, it's Pelican here, back with another deck profile. Real quick before we get this started, just want to go ahead and ask if you can hit that subscribe button. It's really appreciated, and all the support is loved. Now, for you guys, we have a Zoodiac Kaiju deck profile. I was doing a little testing. This deck works really well right now. Kaiju just are too good, especially, you just Kaiju the Buster Lock. It's usually lethal after that, especially with this new card. It's insane. But yeah, let's just go ahead and head real quick, and I'll go ahead and explain a little bit later. So zoo ratios are pretty straightforward as always. One rat because we can't play more than one. 3 whiptail, 3 ram, and 3 thoroughblade. This is all you need, and these are the best ones. Pretty straightforward in regards to it. Now, then we're gonna be playing triple ash blossom. We need to play 3 of this card right now because praying kids are really relevant. They're going to be, especially in dinos, are just really rough, in all honesty. Dinos, just ashing the miscellaneous effect to summon is just too powerful right now. So we need to play 3 ash and then 3 Nibiru because in my opinion it's the best hand trap right now, and especially because we're going to be playing a blind going second deck, and we'll be siding into going first of course, but blind going second as an overall. And then we play 2 Veiler for the Celine combo, and because Veiler is not once per turn, and then 3 Imperm in regards to it. And that's all our hand traps. So then we're going to be playing 2 Gameciel, 1 Raiden, and a Jizukiro. Pretty standard Kaijus, in all honesty. And then for the other going second monsters, we're going to be playing 1 Prankatops and 2 Alpha the Master of Beast. So if you don't know what Alpha does, if your opponent controls monsters, the total attack of the monsters your opponent controls is higher than you control, you can summon him. And that effect is actually not once per turn. You can summon him as many times as you want. Now, his other effect, you can return Beast, Winged Beast, or Beast Warrior monsters you control to the hand, and then return the same number of monsters your opponent controls, so he doesn't target, so he can bounce Dragoon. So you can literally summon him, effect, bounce, again. He's really broken. I wanted to play 3, but I decided to play, instead of a third copy, I played a Prankatops instead because I felt like Prankatops is a little more versatile. So we like to play that, and that's it for the monsters. And for the spells, 3 Pot of Desires because it's the best draw card. 3 Fire Formation Tanky, 3 Droplets, 3 Kaiju Slumber, and a Barrage. So Kaiju Slumber is one of the most underrated board wipes we have right now, especially going against other decks. Literally, it goes Kaiju Slumber, Droplets, and even like this, or just a monster from your hand. Just one monster from your hand usually will out the entire board, especially against Dragon Link. Interrupt to Slumber, send literally anything, like maybe you drew an Ash or a Nibiru for turn. Then they can't respond with monster effects after, so they're not negating this, and the Kaiju Slumber was all blowing up their entire board for free. It's pretty nice. But that's the main deck. And so for the extra deck, so we're playing 2 of the new Zeus XYZ cards. So what this guy does is if an XYZ monster battles this turn, you can also XYZ summon him by throwing him over like Downward Magician. And his effect is a quick effect. You can detach 2 materials from this card and send every other card on the field to the graveyard. And that's a send, it doesn't destroy. So it gets around Dragoon, around Eldritch. It's pretty free. And then if another card you control or cards is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, you can attach 1 card from your hand, deck, or extra deck to this card as material. One thing I do like is it doesn't restrict it to just him. His summon is once per turn, but if he's still alive on your next turn, you can attack with him and throw another one over if you really need to. So that's also nice. And then for the zoo monsters, we're playing 1 Trident, 1 Kong, 2 Borbo, 2 Tigger, and 2 Chakanine. I feel like this is pretty standard. Because we're playing the Celine combo as well, I couldn't fit more zoo monsters, but this has been working pretty well for me, so I don't think I'll have to worry too much about that. And then we're good for our Link monsters. We're playing 1 Hulk for the combo, 1 Celine for the combo and access code. This is just our kill combo. It makes everything so much easier. And then 1 Megaclops for when we can. Megaclops is just too broken, it's too easy for this deck. Rat or Thoroughblade plus Ram always makes this, so it's really free. Yeah, it's just way too strong to not be playing this, in all honesty. But yeah, I think Zoo right now is really fun, and it's definitely one of the better decks to play. I can definitely say that. The only matchups I really had like a struggled against was like the Eldritch matchup. And that's just because Eldritch is going to just send the Dryden, which is unfortunate, but it happens. That's why I wanted to start going second, in all honesty, because I'm tired of Eldritch, and I wanted to play a lot of cards that just told them no. And so that's how I came up with this deck. And it wasn't just Eldritch. It was, you know, I feel like this deck going second versus a lot of decks, you know, you break their board, then you set up Dryden or, you know, this. And this is just so free. Plus, you know, you'll still have other hand traps that you probably didn't use. Drop Blitz, Imperm, you know, Ash. Like, it's just so free. Yeah. that's the deck. It's very straightforward. If, you know, if you were in Zoo format, you probably saw this deck a lot. Because, you know, Kaiju's in Zoo, you know, Dryden back then was just too good. Even though it was just a pop, you know, it was pretty scary. But, yeah, that's the deck. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, definitely comment down below. And if you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's really appreciated because it always supports the channel. Alright, see ya.